StarTravelers, Part 12. Anya meets the Earth Elven. Anya rode on the back of Lu, Elven White Eagle, whose wingspan was so broad she was flying on the clouds. They flew across vast distances in an other world that looked much like Earth, except that two suns shone in the sky. Anya saw a wide blue ocean beneath the wings of Elven Eagle Lu. As they soared across the sunsets, she felt the sounds of the music. Every cell of her body seemed to bask and move to the rhythm, one she'd never felt before. Must have been the sun song, the song of the sun and the wind, the clouds in a chorus, and the percussion of flocks of birds as they lifted their wings and spoke in a song that brought her to this joy. At last, they lighted on a gray cliff top, overlooking a vast ocean and speckled with windswept wildflowers and shrubs. Trees of rich red bark stood in intense wisdom. They noticed her arrival, too, but then again, trees would know she was coming. They are that way. They bowed to her presence with their newly budded green branches, like eyelashes touching her face and inviting her to sit for a while. Be alone here, you are safe. You are welcome. This is your home, Lu explained. Anya admired the trees and the turning leaves that moved as if they were tiny wings in the wind. She strode out to the meadow, following the sound and the smell of the rushing water. It was cool, and the sunlight danced on the water, beckoning her. Please enjoy the delicate garden. Please enjoy the flowers that are so carefully arranged with tufts that seem to dance in the breeze. Oh, this is my heaven, she thought. Birds flew up from the ocean's cavern to greet her. The tiniest, softest, and most tender wren. Oh, aren't you beautiful? She spoke with them freely, and they seemed to respond with their fluttering dance. I'm new here. Curiously, the wren looked at her, each one in turn, cocking their heads from side to side as they tried to register her in their memories. Anya started chatting with them. After all, no one was listening, she thought. Yes, somehow, she said to the birds, somehow, you see, I was up on this swing, you know, and I was going up very, very high. She tried to tell her story, explaining the movement of the swing by throwing her arms up in the air. But then I must have fallen and hidden my head, and this is all my dream. Anya looked in their tiny faces for a sign of understanding. But the wren shivered, and then became iridescent. They seemed to flutter in and out of reality, and began to change form. Finally, they each materialized with a popping sound. They spoke to her telepathically, and their bodies assumed the character and form of forest animals. The first wren appeared at the river's edge. "Anya, Anya, it's me. It's me, Nantosweta." Nantosweta had become a beautiful merwoman with her long hair and bright eyes. She flashed her tail in the stream, indicating her excitement. "Oh, Anya, I'm so happy to see you. We missed you." Me too. Nahalania here." Nahalania barked and happily waved. Clearly part otter, she was grinning and laughing. Her slick long hair fell down around her shoulders, and her long whiskers tickled her beautiful face. And finally, Nematona appeared. Having transformed into a magnificent creature with a woman's upper body, the broad chest and strong legs of a horse. She tucked her great wings on her back and approached Anya, who could only hang her mouth open in disbelief as she muttered to herself, best dream ever, best dream ever." "Well, don't just stand there. Get over here and give me a hug," Nematona exclaimed. Anya threw her arms around Nematona and knew for sure at that moment she was home at last, feeling welcome and free. Nematona pranced and Anya did a delightful dance, tiptoeing over the river's boulders and jumping in the water of the stream. Her newfound friends clapped and played and sang. "At last we see you again. Oh, you've never been away." Their song filled the forest, bringing small animals from the groves who wanted to hear. They sang and played until there was an enormous crack of thunder and darker clouds moved overhead. "Come with me," Nematona beckoned, and she lifted Anya up on her back. "Bye for now," Anya waved to the others who were dipping in the stream and playing in the fresh raindrops. The sounds of their splashing laughter drifted away as she rode into the elven camp.